So in the last video we discussed how we refer to one item, that's the singular form. Here we'll talk about how we refer to two or more items of the same kind, the plural form. And also how we refer to a quantity of something, like some sugar or some water. So let's start with plurals. Using the example, the book in English, this becomes the books if there is more than one book. So we've seen the singular in Guernsey French is les livres. The plural turns out to be les livres. So the becomes les, and an S is added to the word itself, although this S is not pronounced. So les is used for both masculine and feminine words. So let's have a look at some examples. Les pieds is the feet.
Les pieds. Les pieds.
Les pieds is the feet. Les soleils are the shoes.
Les soleils.
Les soleils are the shoes. Les chemises are the shirts.
Les chemises.
Les chemises are the shirts. Les cottes are the coats.
Les cottes.
are the coats. Les piles are the shovels.
Les piles.
are the shovels. Les foufques are the garden forks.
Les fourques.
are the garden forks. So notice the final S on les is not really pronounced, but if the plural word starts with a vowel, then the S has to be pronounced. So here's some examples. Les oreilles.
Les oreilles.
Les oreilles are the ears. Les iroines are the spiders.
Les iroines.
are the spiders. Les échelles are the ladders.
Les échelles.
are the ladders. Les érettes are the fishbones.
Les érettes.
are the fishbones. In fact, the S is so strongly pronounced that it's probably better to think of it as a Z. So in the examples above, there's an instance of an irregular English plural. The plural of foot is feet. So there's obviously many more. Fly, flies, thief, thieves, mouse, mice, tooth, teeth, and so on. So Guernsey French also has some irregular plurals, though probably not as many, and we'll discuss these at the end of the video. Now what about the plural of a or an? This is they, meaning some. As for les, it's used for both masculine and feminine words, and the S is again pronounced before a vowel sound. So some examples are des cars, some cats.
Des cars.
some cats. Des chats, some dogs.
Des chats.
some dogs. Des souris, some mice.
Des souris.
some mice. Des lapins, some rabbits.
Des lapins.
some rabbits. Des hechets, some garden gates.
Des hechets.
some garden gates. And des hoog, some mounds.
Des hoog.
some mounds. In the last two examples, the H is not silent, so we say des. Some examples where the word starts with a vowel sound are des assiettes, some plates.
Des assiettes.
some plates. Des outils, some tools.
Des outils.
some tools. Des édules, some needles.
Days edul.
Days edul.
Days edul, some needles. Days eggies, some churches.
Days eggies.
Days eggies.
Days eggies, some churches. Now, in English, we can sometimes miss out the word some. So, for example, we can say there are some apples on the table. We can just say there are apples on the table. So we can't do this in Guernsey French. We need to include they. Okay, so now let's think about how we can refer to an unknown quantity of something. For example, how do we say some sugar, some flour, some meat in Guernsey French? So these are often found when we're talking about food, but we can also say some sand or some cement and so on. So here we're using the word some again, but the word themselves, like sugar, are singular. So the Guernsey French forms in this case are du before a masculine singular word, la before a feminine singular word, and d apostrophe l apostrophe, le, or dl, before a singular word beginning with a vowel sound. And then finally there's they, which we've already seen for plurals. So let's look at some examples. Glacroim is some cream.
Glacroim.
Glacroim.
Glacroim is some cream. Dupoint is some bread.
Dupoint.
Dupoint.
Dupoint is some bread. Glaviade is some meat.
Glaviade.
Glaviade.
Glaviade is some meat. Duchouk is some sugar.
Duchouk.
Duchouk.
Duchouk is some sugar. Glafieur is some flour.
Glafieur.
Glafieur.
Glafieur is some flour. Ducile is some salt.
Ducile.
Ducile.
Ducile is some salt. Glatere is some soil.
Glater.
Glater.
Glatere is some soil. Dupave is some pepper.
Dupave.
Dupave.
Dupave is some pepper. And now for words beginning with vowel sounds. Our is air, so some air is glau.
Glar.
Glar.
Glau is some air. Ancre is ink, so some ink is glank.
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 Glank. Grass is herb, so some glass is gleb.
Glerb.
Gleb.
Gleb is some grass. Water is yao, so some water is gliao.
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 Gliao is some water. Okay, so let's finish by having a little chat about irregular plurals in Guernsey French. So as I said, there aren't as many as in English, but there's quite a large class of irregulars, and then there's a few that are sort of singular irregulars. So let's first remember the rule for regular plurals. Add s, which is not pronounced. Also, if the word ends in s, the plural is the same as a singular form. Now, there's a class of irregular plurals which consists of words which end in e or t, e. So e or te. So first for those ending in e. Examples are a shoppe, a hat.
Un shoppe.
A shoppe.
A shoppe, a hat. And the plural is de shoppiau, some hats.
De shoppiau.
De shoppiau.
De shoppiau, some hats. A vesse is a dish.
Un vesse.
A vesse.
A vesse is a dish. And de vessiau are some dishes.
De vessiau.
De vessiau.
De vessiau are some dishes. A morse is a piece.
Un morse.
A morse.
A morse is a piece. And de morsiau are some pieces.
De morsiau.
De morsiau.
De morsiau are some pieces. Right. Now let's look for some that end in te. A botte is a boat.
A botte.
A botte.
A botte is a boat. And the bocciao are some boats.
De bocciao.
De bocciao.
The bocciao are some boats. A mofte is a hammer.
A morte.
A morte.
A mofte is a hammer. And the mofciao are some hammers.
De morciao.
De morciao.
The mofciao are some hammers. A cute is a knife.
A cute.
A cute.
A cute is a knife, and de cucciao are some knives.
De cucciao.
De cucciao.
The cucciao are some knives. So the difference between these and the first set is that the T turns into a TCH sound in the middle of the word. So let's just do two more examples, this time using the. Le rate is the rake.
Le rate.
Le rate.
Le rate is the rake. And le racciao are the rakes.
Le rocciao.
Le rocciao.
The le racciao are the rakes. And le charte is the castle.
Le chate.
Le chate.
Le charte is a castle. And le charciao are the castles.
Le chociao.
Le chociao.
Le charciao are the castles. Okay, so there's just a few other regular plurals that are worth noting. Le cheval is the horse.
Le cheval.
Le cheval.
Le cheval is the horse. And les chevaux are the horses.
Le cheval.
Le cheval.
Les chevaux are the horses. Liel is the eye.
Liel.
Liel.
Liel is the eye. And les yeux are the eyes.
Les yeux.
Les yeux.
Les yeux are the eyes. And le halai is the drawer.
Le holai.
Le holai.
Le halai is the drawer. And le hollow are the drawers.
Le hollow.
Le hollow.
Le hollow are the drawers. Okay, so we could say more about plurals, but at this stage this is really all that we need to know. However, one final point that I would make is that even with the standard plurals where an S is added, a short vowel sound in the singular can be pronounced as a long vowel sound in the plural. So for instance, native speakers say a car, but they car, but this need not concern us here.